Hello family, welcome back to the channel. I'm Duane, the Success King, and today we're talking about something that has changed my life and the lives of so many people who win big in business and in life. The subject today is why the successful always invest and how I do it with stocks. Now let me tell you something very simple. Successful people don't just work for money, they let money work for them. They plant seeds. They put dollars into places where those dollars can grow more dollars. They let time and strategy do the heavy lifting. And I want you to do the exact same thing. I'm going to show you why successful people invest, how I think about investing, the 5 simple rules I use to pick great stocks, the stocks and funds I personally love, and how you can start letting your money work for you little by little. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm simply sharing educational information. Everything I share today will be easy to understand. If you're brand new to the investing, you'll be able to follow every single word. And if you're already investing, this will help you think even clearer. So stay locked in, hit that like button. Share this, subscribe to this great channel, and let's grow your wealth and your successful business together. Now, let's talk about why successful people always invest. We want to start with this because it's very simple. Successful people invest because money grows when you put it in the right place and give it time. Think about a seed. If you put it in the ground, you don't yell at it in the next day saying grow. You water it. You give it sunshine, you give it time. Investing is the exact same thing. Money sitting in a bank account does not grow. It just sits there getting weaker because of inflation. But when you invest, the money starts working. It works while you sleep. It works while you're at your job. It works while you're out living your life. That's why wealthy people keep getting wealthier. They're not always working harder. They're letting time and investing do the work for them. Here's the truth. Your future depends on whether your money grows or stays stuck. I'm going to say it again. Your future depends on whether your money grows or stays stuck. That's why I always want you to invest something, even if it's small, $20 a week, $10 a week, a little bit at a time. You don't have to be rich to invest, but if you invest long enough, you can become quite wealthy. Now, let's talk about why I invest the way I do. Now, before I show you the stocks I love, let me tell you how I invest. My strategy is very simple, and it's been this way a long time. I keep it calm, I keep it steady, and I keep it long term. I don't day trade. I don't chase hype. I don't jump in and out of stocks because somebody on social media said something. I buy great companies and I hold them, sometimes for years, sometimes I've held them for decades. This simple approach has made me more money than trying to guess the market anytime and every time I think I can. It also fits my philosophy: believe, feel, act. Let time do the lifting. When you invest and hold good companies, time becomes your partner. Time multiplies your money through something called compound interest, which is just a fancy way of saying your money makes money, and then that money makes more money. That's the secret wealthy people use every single day. Now, let's look at this. My 5 rules for picking great stocks. Now, this is something very, very important. I want to share the heart of this teaching today. My 5 rules for picking great stocks. These rules have helped me pick companies that grow, stay strong, and create long-term success. Let's break them down in a simple way. Rule number 1, a great business should be easy to explain. If you can't explain what the company does in one sentence, that's a problem. A good business is clear. Example, Apple makes iPhones, AirPods, MacBooks. Simple. But if a company's business is too complicated, then That's the thing you need to decide whether or not I want to chase this, pursue this, or not. That's usually a sign of higher risk. When I pick stocks, I want to understand the business the same way a kid could explain their favorite toy. Clear, simple, straightforward. Rule number 2, a great business has strong brand recognition. A great company has a name people trust. McDonald's, Amazon, Microsoft, Apple. You hear those names and you already know what they do. You know what they stand for. You know their products. A strong brand gives the company power in the marketplace. People choose it without thinking twice. That trust becomes your money. Rule number 3, great businesses never go out of style. Some things fade. Some things change every week, but a great business stands the test of time. Think about Coca-Cola. They've been selling the same drink since the 1800s. No major updates, no wild inventions, just good, steady demand for over 100 years. That's the kind of stability I love as an investor. Compare that to tech companies that live and die by trends. Every month there's a new hot thing. I choose business models that can last. Rule number 4, great businesses sell products people buy again and again. This is one of the most important rules you will ever learn. The best companies don't make money just once. They make money over and over from the same people. Apple sells iPhones every few years. Microsoft sells monthly subscriptions. Amazon sells everything you can think of, and people buy them weekly. Repeat customers create strong cash flow. Strong cash flow builds strong companies. Strong companies make strong long-term investors. Rule number 5, great businesses have pricing power. This simply means they can raise prices without losing customers. McDonald's does this all the time. Big Macs today cost way more than they did years ago, and people still buy them. Apple raises iPhone prices every year, and people still line up to get them. When a company has pricing power, its profits grow even without new customers. This is a major key for long-term success. Now, let's talk about my favorite stocks and why I like them. Now that you know the rules, let me show you some of my favorite stocks, the ones I personally love and why I believe in them. I'm using the same information that I have used for years to select these companies that I'm sharing with you. So now let's look at the companies. Stock number 1, Amazon. AMZN is the ticker symbol. Amazon is one of my favorite companies of all time. And here's the reason why. Because Amazon is everywhere. It dominates online shopping. It runs Amazon Web Services, the cloud system that powers a huge part of the internet. It has Prime Video, Whole Foods, and more revenue streams than most companies could dream of. Amazon checks every rule, easy to explain. They sell products online and run cloud services. Strong brand, never goes out of style. Repeat purchases every day. Pricing power over sellers and customers. If you know someone who never uses Amazon, that person is absolutely rare. Online shopping is not slowing down. Cloud computing is growing every year. Amazon remains a winner in my eyes. Stock number 2, McDonald's, ticker symbol MCD. Now, this one might surprise people who think small. McDonald's isn't just a fast food company. It is the biggest real estate company in the world. They own the land their restaurants sit on. Franchise owners pay them rent. They make money even when they're not flipping burgers. McDonald's checks every box. Simple business, iconic brand, never goes out of style. Repeat customers daily, pricing power, and they pay strong dividends 4 times a year. McDonald's is the kind of company that keeps winning even in tough times. Stock number 3, Apple, ticker symbol AAPL. If I had to pick one stock to hold for life, Apple would be it. Apple products have something special. People love them. Not like, but love. Now, there's a lot of difficulty with the tariffs and China and all this kind of stuff, but this company continues to not only survive, but thrive. The iPhone alone has built a massive ecosystem. The App Store iCloud and the Apple Music and the AirPods and the MacBooks and the Apple Watches. Once people join Apple, they usually stay. That means steady, repeat money for years. Apple has brand power like no other company. Yes, they face some pressure again from sales in China, but I believe in their leadership. That leadership always finds a way forward. When a company has trust, customers, and creativity, it survives every single storm. Stock number 4, these are 2 index funds or ETFs, VOO and VTI. Now listen, not everyone wants to pick individual stocks, and that's okay. That's why 2 of my favorite investments are VOO, which is the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, and VTI, which is the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF. With VOO, you own the 500 biggest companies in America. With VTI, you own almost the entire U.S. market. You don't have to pick winners because you literally own them all. If Amazon wins, you win. If Apple wins, you win. If Microsoft wins, you win. Index funds and ETFs grow slow and steady, but over time, my goodness, do they win big. If you don't want to buy small stocks, then you buy VOO or VTI consistently and you hold them. Your future self will thank you. Stocks number 5, I'm going to give you 4 things. Microsoft, NVIDIA, Tempest AI, and then crypto. These companies and assets also follow my rules. Microsoft, ticker symbol MSFT. People use Microsoft at home and at work. Businesses pay monthly for Microsoft services. That means repeat income forever. NVIDIA, ticker symbol NVDA. NVIDIA makes the best chips for AI and gaming. They have massive brand loyalty. Then there's Tempest AI, a great investment I made a while back. A newer company in healthcare tech. Big vision, big potential. Then there's my big 3 in crypto. BTC, Bitcoin, ETH, Ethereum, and XRP. Crypto is higher risk than stocks, but it has brand power, demand, and global attention. And that XRP, you want to get it. I invest only what I can afford to let sit long term. This part of my portfolio is like adding spice to a meal, not the main dish, but it brings flavor. Now, how can you start investing today? Well, this path is very simple. You don't need thousands of dollars. You don't need to buy full shares. You don't need to be an expert. Start with download the free app Public, Public, and open your account there. You can then invest in partial shares as often as you wish. $10 a week, $20 a week, or whatever you can manage. Pick a few great companies or choose VOO or VTI and invest every single month. When the market goes down, don't panic. When the market goes up, don't get greedy. Just stay steady. This is how normal people build real wealth. Now, my personal example of long-term investing. Let me give you a quick story. When I first started investing, I didn't know everything, but I knew one thing. If I put money into good companies and left it alone, I would be better off later than I was that day. So that's what I did. I bought McDonald's first. Then I bought Apple, I bought Amazon, I bought VOO, VTI, and I did them consistently, investing in them often. Years later, those investments grew far beyond what I put in. I didn't time the market. I didn't try to be perfect. I didn't chase hype. I just believed. I felt good about the companies. I acted with consistency, and I let time reward me, and you can do the same. Now, let me close with this. Every dollar you don't invest is a dollar that will never grow. Money that sits will shrink. Money that works will grow. Successful people don't wait for perfect moments. They don't wait until everything feels safe. They take small steps today so their future can be better tomorrow. And you deserve the same future. Let your money work. Let your investing shape your life. Let the seeds you plant today turn into the trees you need for tomorrow. If this video helped you, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment, sharing your favorite stock or the one you want to learn more about. And if you want help learning about this, check the description. If you want to be successful in your business and your life, we've got a way to connect, to coach, to help you get exactly where you want to be. Well, it's been my absolute pleasure sharing this with you. Keep believing, keep building, and keep moving forward. I'll see you in my next video. Be blessed.